again, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. Good second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you think your defense is giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on third down.
Here we go. Go.
Fields out of the gun. That's caught for the first. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Play action, Fields. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Fields on third. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on third down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown.
And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the second or third catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly one series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. Brown with a return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's get set. 180. Lights up.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow on first down. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. Down to the 10. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. The Bengals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Off play action, it's Fields. Fits it through the middle. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, New York.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Pressure coming, and they take him down. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Stop.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Third and short, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's brought down at the line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On one, ready?
We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Again, it's Burrow. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. 319, just what? Go.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Velus Jones now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throw from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd down, give to Brown. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Looking inside the red zone. It isn't moving enough. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Play action now. It's Fields. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off the defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage. More importantly, go exploit it.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. First and 10. Here's Fields. Taking a chance at the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Jordan battle with the INT. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12.
Here's Brown. He is blocked. That ball's free. And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6. That is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
This has been a try, and yet another interception. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. It's caught left side by Mitchell. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Fields out of the gun. He gets it again to Mitchell. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
Brings up second and 5.
Burrow setting the throw.
46-yard line.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Andre Cisco on the coverage.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So on fourth down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Room to work at the 35. out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Throwing on first down. Fields. Bengals get to him and take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done. Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Now on fourth down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow on first down. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Burrow now on first down. Has it downfield. It's Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his fourth first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
You gotta, here we go.
Off play action. It's Fields. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. He gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the half with a gift to Hall. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Completed over the middle. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip the rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That drop play comes in the old headset, Kate. I'm thinking risk-reward. The risk is I may get hit in the mouth handing it to the running back, but the reward is this thing may pop in the open field for a huge play.
Buys time, rolling right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brown with a return here. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Chase near the sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Even 25 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Great decision to bounce this outside, Brock. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Brown again. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down. But after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Going deep here for the end zone. Well, put way too much on that one, Brock. Oh, the end zone and out.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Looking to throw. He gets it to Fant. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive. A lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on.
11. Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Finds Higgins for another grab. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go.
First and 10
Big
at the
third,
13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
On 1, ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 4-yard line.
11, mighty. Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense. The guy that...
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bengals grab the lead on their first series of the half. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. Go.
They start the drive with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with very minimal gains.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
A gain of 15.
Play action now, it's Fields. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Fields on first down. Gets another one to Mitchell. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game 35 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th.
On 1, ready?
First down now, ball at the 33.
11, get set.
Burrow from the gun. And It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Jets, 1st down.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
That's another Jets 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Jets.
Play action, Fields. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score. That is so good. That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fields on 3rd. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And the hit is made, so they fed to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they forced this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go, Smite.
On 4th down, Fields. Throw is caught by the back. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Working inside the red zone. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record. Folk with a point after. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
42. Bengals 35.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Gets him on the in route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those changes.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Well, no matter the outcome today, partner, I think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if you were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, with these bogeys and double bogeys, he's got to eliminate. It's really been high risk, high reward through the air. And you never want to slow a quarterback down in that production he's found with his aggressiveness. But you've also got to find a way to turn that governor on, take a little less risk, and take care of that football.
They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Hall once more. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Jets feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Punt team on the field. Austin McNamara will kick this away. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On 1, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Setting up to pass. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Gun.
Here he is to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver. He went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's get set.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle from the line. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. It's inside the 10. And he gets him the touchdown. Now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Wangu now to return. Well, it worked so far. He's got room. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do.
Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1-1, ready?
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Counter play, Brown. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Burrow setting up the play action. It's his running back. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here we go. 11.
Now to throw. Completed over the middle. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So now it'll all come down to the foot of Evan McPherson. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And that, folks, is your game winner. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end. But they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.